Hi, my name is Rob Cameron with Choice One Solutions. Our business director, Andrew Marcus, wanted me to create a quick screenshot for you. I have majority of the links available to me, so I'm just going to kind of go through them as fast as I can and pinpoint different areas of what your competitors are doing out there wrong, where you can capitalize and truly take advantage of a social presence to build for mass likes and get your brand in front of these people, especially with a nice logo like that. The branding part of your image is going to be very key to the placement of where we create our ad campaigns inside Facebook, where we create the interest within your product, and there's a lot of cool features that we do to do that. Number one, the very first thing that I noticed on your website, there's no social media links whatsoever, and if we were to redesign something for you and come in with a different model and a different platform that can really set the tone for your business and also create your social media links, up in the higher area of your website, because when people look at your website, they generally are focusing towards the top. They generally don't scroll down. They're looking for links, looking to link out to get what they need to get to. Probably looking for any type of inspection request or free information. Now, I did go to your website, and going from your website to this, obviously you can look at it and just see that it's very, very bare. Um, this is where most companies miss the boat for their business, and as of March 30th of 2012, they did create a business model through Facebook. I've been training on it for the last 2 years on understanding how the platforms are implemented, how the rules, regulations, and the parameters and confines of what Facebook creates for their business model truly works, and how to produce mass likes and run optimization and things like that. Google, Facebook, they're number one and number two as far as competitive search and time spent. Um, as far as looking into searches for certain products. Facebook's time constraint on not time constraint, but the time duration on a Facebook page is within the billions of minutes per month. So there's more people on Facebook sharing information and stories um, far beyond YouTube, Bing, Google, Yahoo, all of those companies combined. A lot of people, when they go to Google, they just link in, they get in, and they're out. So you're always fighting and jockeying for position with search pages and competitors. So that can become costly. It doesn't really give you any grounds for building an audience, and it's a monthly cost that continues to roll around. If you don't get the business and another competitor grabs that business, really wasn't worth the ad dollar that you threw out. Now, I've seen most companies not take advantage of they throw up their Facebook page, and that's fine, that's okay to do, but it really doesn't capture what your intentions are behind marketing. And number one, you don't have any cover art. You're not utilizing the thumbnail apps that are established here for your marketing. There's 12 of them that can be fully customizable. I know Andrew is giving you all the bells and whistles for what we can do. So there's going to be, up to 9 modules that you're going to be able to choose from out of the 12 applications that we create under this cover art for you to do your marketing. Now, each one of those um, has placement for landing pages, which means we can create a full iframe application landing page, which you can put anything inside of. Also, we have exclusive rights for the next several weeks on our mobile application that we're utilizing for mobile websites, where we can fit a full functional landing page inside the confines of a smartphone. So you'd also be on the ground floor of getting involved in that. We would set that up for you as well. Also, you're not using any milestone history posting. You're not using your wall uh, for your marketing. I don't know who 3C Member Network is, um, but the thing is there's a lot of tools that you could be using for this, and I'll give you an example of why you'd be able to take advantage of it and move forward on it. A lot of the companies in your area right now, a lot of companies worldwide, they're not utilizing a lot of these tools because they're either not familiar with it, or they don't have a social media expert who's gone through the training and has the software and the tools to be able to do it. We deal with up to 10 different software products that we use, so we're always with the changes and the times of what changes. We don't have to rebuild something from scratch if there's something that changes in your marketing structure. So we'll always be on top of it, which is another advantage you'll have with Choice One and working with Andrew as well. Um, so I wanted to just show you what your competitors are doing and where you can actually capitalize. This company, Select Roofing, they're completely out of violation. They're utilizing URLs inside their pictures for their cover art. This is a completely against Facebook's policies. This can be shut down completely. Uh, so we won't mention anything to them at this point, but they're in violation. So they probably don't have anybody working with them who understands it as well. This company did some graphic design inside here. I really don't like their profile image here. They're up to 696 likes, but they're not using any of the thumbnail apps. They're not using any of their milestone history posting. They're not using feature posts, highlighted posts, pinned posts. There's so many different advantages to this particular structure for them to do their marketing, and it's really not helping the 696 people that they're attached to that are also attached to an average of 130 to 170 per. So this is really not even a benefit. There's only one person talking about this business. Out of 696 likes, you should obviously create conversation in here that's going to really create the brand image that's going to be popping and sharing information within that network. So that one's also missing the boat. Roofingtree.com. These guys are also missing the boat. These guys are utilizing a URL inside their cover art against policy. They're utilizing an application. This application was actually discontinued by Facebook for capturing leads. They're using an FBML link. Anytime you see these, this means it's discontinued. So they haven't even updated that, so somebody's dropping the ball there. They have 2,783 likes, which isn't too bad. And they're posting on their wall. But they're also slipping big time. So this is another area where you can capture some of the floating out there that is created with conversation when people are looking for a deal when that time of the season hits or the weather hits and they need a good roofing company to come in and help them. Now I know Andrew mentioned that Scott Roofing was one of the leaders out there, and I went ahead and just kind of went to their Yelp link because I already saw their page. They only have 83 likes. They don't have a good looking website or a good looking Facebook page at all. They're not really focusing on it. Now they only have 7 reviews, but what I think is important to understand is right here they have a post that was created not too long ago, a few months ago, and it says I got 4 different estimates from companies that Scott Roofing was almost $5,000 higher than everyone else. That sentence right there is enough for me as a person who searches around and looks for good competitive prices for my services, that I'd probably jump and look for another company. And this isn't good to have somebody on your account writing different negative things about the way you handle your business, and it's the third one down. So this is stuff we all do. I mean, this is a reputation management issue where we can create and push down a lot of the content if there ever is. Not only that, if you don't have a reputation or much testimonials behind you, we can create good content with software that we use that entices people to come in and write reviews for your business and etc. Now, lastly, I want to show you a company that is getting it right. This company, GAF Roofing, they actually have a pretty nice looking website. They have a like module here with Pinterest. Follow them on Twitter. And when I'm on their page, as you notice, they have 65,532 likes. And I'm not a mathematician, but 65,000 times an average of 130 to 170, you're targeting quite some market. And the idea is to create the conversation. These guys have a founded date for milestone posting. They have 65,000 fans. They have a Twitter account, a picture that says enter for a chance to win. So they're always running contests. I know companies out there with social media companies that come in and just run their contests every month. They charge them $1,000 a month just to do that. We're obviously giving you a lot more than that. When we target a 10,000, campaign in Facebook to get people to like you by running these coupon campaigns and these contest applications that we create for people, it really starts building that audience. And you hit 10,000, that's 1.3 million on a low ball of eyeballs. The extensive advantage is the fact that you have 10,000 people that are a part of your network and your audience, that you have ways to run all different types of things. And a lot of things will run for you, will be ran through pin post, running your features sitting at the top of your wall for 7 days. A lot of these thumbnail apps will be utilized for running maybe a YouTube channel we can customize. Everything that's involving social media with your LinkedIn profiles, things like that. We do magnetic profiling on LinkedIn, which we can outrank your competitors for your LinkedIn profile. So these guys obviously have a market and an audience that they have a advertising budget that is stagnant. That means they build into this. They're at a position where they can market to this 65,532 people on a daily basis for the rest of their life for free. That's extremely powerful. Now, the management of all of it, obviously, when you have 65,000 fans, there's probably competitors out there trying to buy for your business, trying to link in here, write content on your wall, and snatch business from you because of the audience that you have. So it's important to be on top of that wall, interacting with your clientele, people that are writing about you, saying good things about you. You want to respond to these people because it just continues to fluctuate the flow of conversation. And again, in this day and age with social media and the way things are changing with the market, it's all about branding and telling a story about your business. And just looking at pictures that these guys are creating, these are huge. And this was obviously a GF Homeless Home Winners, which they actually won something, which was a contest that was probably created through this particular program and application. So these type of things is what creates the interest. In order for them to like you, you have to give them a reason to like you. I think we can, without a shadow of a doubt, utilize all the research and the tools that we have to put you in a great position to get away from, not being with the changes that are happening and get you away from this. You're at 4 likes. I don't know how long you've had it out there, but we can hit the ground running and really target a specific area and outrank your competition with the social media presence. And as far as we're concerned, the way Andrew's locking this in for you guys, for us not to target anybody in Arizona and Texas, that's huge. Not just because there will be other social media companies out there targeting and doing similar things that we're doing, but we're way ahead of the curve with this stuff. And your advantage is not just what we can do now, but what we can change in the future of the marketing that's pushing towards social media. So I wanted to create the video. I hope it wasn't too long for you. Andrew, wanted me to get on top of it ASAP, so I did, and I hope it gives you a little bit of insight to what we can help you out with. My name's Rob Cameron. I'm one of the consulting social media representatives here at Choice One. I hope this helps you, and I hope we do business with you soon. We do appreciate your time. Thank you, and have a great day.